Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Check your tone. Episode number 3.
Let's get
Number
it.
3. D-Wade episode.
Back at it.
Who else? D-Wade episode.
AI, baby.
AI episode. Chris Paul episode.
The hand cross. Yeah, you already know what it is.
Great players.
Powerful episode. So many new drops this week.
Man.
What a week.
It's a great week. Great week. I think personally better than week 1. I do.
You know, we're like little kids, like on a glass.
This is Christmas morning. Freaking, we're opening up all our presents. We listen to so much music today, bro. Crazy, man.
Crazy.
Just the abundance of great releases, and we're spoiled so far this year.
Bro.
And I'm not disappointed.
Who were y'all most looking forward to on the drops Friday?
I'm gonna say that's a good question. I'm gonna say singles and album.
Singles and albums.
I'll say Saba because Care For Me is probably like my top 5 favorite albums of all time. So just getting close to the album, the single, I was waiting for that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say Saba.
Okay. What about you, Bobby?
I'm probably gonna say J.I.D. Cause we've been hungry, man.
We have.
We did not disappoint with that song with 21 Savage. That's a contender for the song of the year so far. So that's a big one for me.
I have to agree.
The Never Stories.
And don't leave off Baby Tate.
Oh, my bad.
Baby Tate Body. I don't know who she is.
That was a good
that's
feature
my first
as well.
time, but that
Very
was a
good
great feature.
Very soulful feature on there.
Yeah.
Man. A lot of Dreamville, bro. J.I.D and EarthGang, bro.
Bro, yes.
Yeah.
Bro.
They come in 2022 for sure.
They're on their way. All of them.
What about you, Mike?
Listen.
Guys,
I've been waiting.
wants to be Clark Kent.
I've been waiting for that Drake feature. That's all I was looking for.
Wow.
The Drake feature, really?
That's what I was looking for. Listen, okay.
You know how crazy that
You already knew.
People dropped albums. People dropped singles. No, I was
He just
waiting for
wanted
the
the
Drake feature.
The same feature he has 20 times in a year.
If you guys haven't heard that, you're not P.
She's not
Also,
a lesbian for P.
She's turned lesbian.
And if you're not subscribed to the channel, you're not P either.
Yeah, I promise you not.
You're not P. How was P Power to you? What do you think about it? Was it a Drake feature, like that you were expecting, or was it just kind of underwhelming for you?
Drake is the best feature artist right now, respectfully, and he showed it again. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else he can do when it comes to features. He's.
You taking him over Wayne right now?
I was gonna say.
Listen, Sinister was crazy, but yeah.
Okay, that's respectable.
I think
we know your stance on Drake already.
I think I'm gonna disagree. With Drake, I know what I'm getting every feature. That doesn't mean that it's bad because they're good features. They're always good features.
Okay.
With the way Wayne and Tyler and J.I.D are coming with their features, every single feature you don't know what you're getting, but it's still always heat. So off the back of that, I'm not mad though. I mean, he's stupid on features.
That was gas. That song was gas.
Yeah, that song is hard.
Metro Boomin.
That's honestly, after hearing it, that's probably one of my favorite songs off of the Gunna album.
Okay.
Maybe besides Living Wild. But the instrumental on what's it called? P Power, yeah. Instrumental is amazing. Metro Boomin went crazy.
Yeah, the trumpet in the background, trumpet overlay is crazy.
Yeah.
Let's talk more about that Gunna album.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, Gunna dropped probably his most complete project, in my opinion, with this one. He had some crazy features on it. I really like G Herbo, Young Thug. I mean, listen, there's so many good features on it. And, I mean, it's tough because it's hard to, like, when it comes to trap albums, there's not a lot of depth to it. But
hard to measure.
Yeah, it's it's very similar to a lot of other music, so I can't really put it up there in like top albums to come out. But it is a really good album. It's a really good project from Gunna, in my opinion.
But it just has like all of the modern day Atlanta rap goats, all encompassed in the album. That's what's a big thing to me. I mean, you have Young Thug, you have Future, you have Gunna, you have Lil Baby. I mean, all these guys in the game, like they just create a whole new sound, especially from Young Thug and Future. These guys are like the ghosts of our generation. So that's a big thing for like, especially what's the track called with Future and Gunna, the second one.
Too Easy.
Too Easy. Yeah.
I want to say Too Easy.
That was the single that dropped. Like that's like that was huge when it dropped. And then I mean, just the star power of this album. There's not a lot of albums that have the star power like this.
Off first listen, I really, really liked DS4. And then, being me, right, I went on Twitter and I saw people slating it. And so I was kind of confused because I didn't know what to think about the album. But I really, really liked it off first listen. Then I went through again and again and again. And it's not that it got worse, or it didn't get that much worse, but I realized how many songs that I kind of forgot about.
Okay.
But off first listen, I was like, yo, this is amazing. Like, I really liked it. But then, after I went back again, I was like, dang, I don't remember this song. Like, oh, shoot, like this song?
It was like sort of repetitive.
Yeah, so I guess like some songs that didn't even register that I wasn't even like registering that was on the album. But with that being said, I still really enjoyed the album. I do think Wanna is better. I do think so. But, Living Wild is probably my favorite. Then A Lot of Cake, which is a fan favorite as well. Too Easy, obviously, and there's So Far Ahead is great. So Far Ahead, Greater Than Empire. Those are probably my favorite.
I feel like that's every trap album though, in a way. Not everyone, because Roddy, he has his great album, but most trap albums, in my opinion, are like all the songs kind of mesh together. And
okay.
You can really get rid of a couple of them for sure.
There's some bangers, and then there's some ones you can like, it's cool, but I'm not gonna listen to this every day, But
so
these songs on here, like Pusha P, Too Easy, you can. I don't know that bitch. You put that in your car, bro. You gonna be that joint gonna be rocking. You're gonna be like yeah. That's what you want when you put on a Gunna album. You don't want no like cool. He has some like he can do some melodic love songs as well, like Lil Baby. But
honestly, I wasn't feeling those.
I'm not gonna bump that Gunna. I'm bumping the
hard,
the nasty on the
trap.
Which song was it?
It was
dang, who was the feature?
So far ahead. I think is one, and then
I liked So Far Ahead though.
You and Me is really good actually. With that's a girl I think he's talking to. That's a love song, but that one was pretty good.
Wait. Dang, I forgot.
Living Wild was good.
There's one.
I really like that.
I didn't like You and Me. Really.
I like that one.
It sounded kind of forced.
It's kind of like poppy.
It almost sounded like, let's make this a pop R&B song. Yeah. Not this isn't a pop R&B song.
That's another thing people were talking about, like the rap R&B like has to go this year. Like it's just either
Jid's cold at it.
Yeah, but just some of these people are just
finish my bad.
Are kind of like overdoing it after like trap. I think they call it trap soul, like with Bryson Tiller. They just copied a lot of like implements that he created basically, and it's kind of overplayed. And I see a lot of that, especially in Atlanta rappers, like just.
Oh, but this is the thing though, because I will say this: I do applaud him for at least trying. Or for trying it, because like it's different than just a straight trap album. Yeah. So like it's cool that he tried it, and maybe he'll probably try it again like eventually down the line. So hopefully in my opinion, hopefully it's better afterward. I mean, some people might like the song, I don't know, but usually I feel like Atlanta's fairly good with the melodic stuff. Like Andre 3000, incredible on melodic songs. Young Thug is pretty good on those songs.
They're pretty progressive.
I think they're pretty good. So. Hopefully he tries it again and it's better than next time. But overall DS4, it was enjoyable for sure. But I don't like comparing it to old albums though, so I'll stay away from talking about one. But
bro, I got a bone to pick though.
What's your bone? Not enough Drake.
Hear me. No. Okay. Hear me out. This is a good project, obviously. But the fact that this had such a close margin in sales to the Weeknd's album, bro, that shouldn't be a thing. The sales are no longer valid in any argument ever.
Oh, I've been saying that. Yeah,
because the Weeknd is a pop star, generational, timeless talent. He should be selling twice the amount Gunna has minimal, in my opinion. That's what pissed me off about it. It's not about album.
He has a huge crowd. Now, should the Weeknd have more? Probably. But also, if you saw J.I.D, this isn't sales necessarily, but J.I.D now has more streams than J. Cole. Has more active listeners than J. Cole. Now, that is not most likely, but the song he did with Imagine Dragons is pretty much the reason it skyrocketed. Because after that song came out, that's when he passed J. Cole. So, with that being said, like, yeah, I guess I just agree. Like, sales have never really hit me like that. Like, it's just numbers.
Kind of like a placeholder.
So I feel like
kind of like a placeholder. It's like, oh, you did good.
This did good. Because like the Nas sales, that's wild.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So I mean, it was a surprise drop, which probably that's why like the numbers took a hit for a lot. But
a lot of artists do that though.
Yeah. That was
Bro, it was like a 10K margin between Gunna and the Weeknd.
Well, another thing, the Weeknd really announced it like 3 days before as well. Bro, it was something short, but I don't know about.
Even then, people knew it was coming. Artists do that all the time. Drake can do that, and Drake's CLB sales are crazy.
Yeah,
they are wild.
And I think, obviously, Drake is a bigger name than the Weeknd, but the Weeknd, like, his name is crazy too.
His name is huge. Yeah.
And that album was not bad.
No. Of course not. Of course not.
What do you guys think?
Is that what we're getting into?
What do you guys think about Don FM?
Don FM. Now this one, for me, worked in the complete opposite fashion that DS4 did. When I heard Don FM, I was like, yo, this is great. But like, not like, yo, this is the best thing I've ever heard from the Weeknd or like that I'll hear this year. But then I got on social media with seeing what people were saying. People were like, this is the best thing he's dropped. This is crazy. And I was like, dang, what did I miss when I listened to the album? And so it had me thinking, and I went back and listened to it again, and I was like, I still felt the same way. So I still think it's a, for sure, great album. 100%. 100%. Like, well, what song was it? That's freaking incredible. Out of Time to instrumental on that is incredible.
Bro, I thought Michael Jackson was gonna come on going,
bro,
start moonwalking and
yo, bro. It's smooth. Out of Time. There's a lot of songs. Sacrifice, yes. It
sounded like Thriller a lot.
Bro, yes. Best Friend. There's a lot that are really, really good. The only minor thing I would say is some of it sounded quite similar. Some of it. Now, that's me being very nitpicky. So it's not really a big deal. Because, I mean, he has like a theme for the album. So, the songs are going to sound relatively similar, But other than that, it was a great album. Like, I have no complaints at all for it.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about it?
I liked it. It wasn't the toxic Weeknd like we were all hoping, like the one that, had some long nights with. But it's a conceptual album.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of After Hours. It's supposed to be leading into another trilogy, is what he said.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. We're getting a trilogy.
It really goes together with that album. If you think about it.
It does, yeah, for sure.
Because they were saying that Tormented Soul and After Hours died, and the one on Dawn FM is now in purgatory. And this is really what this album is. It's like you're listening in purgatory, and it's just, I think it's a different take on a lot of his old songs, and you can hear influences from his old music encompassed in this one, 100%. As well as new sound like the European dance type music, especially
for sure.
And Gasoline, like you can hear like the different switches he made on.
That's one song I didn't like. Not many people like that song actually.
It's kind of growing on me.
It's really? The voice. It's the
Maybe
voice.
I gotta.
It's the voice for sure, but
I gotta listen again.
I think it's a different Weeknd for sure. It's not the Weeknd you.
I don't think that's a bad thing though.
Yeah,
it's not.
There's still some pop star songs on here, but it's just like more of like a like a melodic.
It's a vibe.
Yeah,
it's just a vibe.
For sure.
I think he's. Oh my bad. Go ahead. My fault.
I mean, I don't know. It's just a vibe. You throw it in the car. Throw it when you're just chilling. Throw it at a party. I mean, that's what it is.
Out of Time is crazy.
I think, dude, that's amazing.
Out of Time.
That track is amazing.
Crazy.
You know what? And I know I'm coming back to the beginning, but you guys are right. Lil Wayne definitely adjusted himself on that feature,
bro.
And that's something we haven't really seen too much of Drake, and that's maybe what makes Lil Wayne a crazy feature. But that he adjusted himself.
I heard you're married.
Tyler.
Tyler.
See what I mean,
bro?
He's so good. Tyler's so good, man. He can really do anything he wants.
He just gave us a short,
It felt short,
but
bro.
I enjoyed it.
What do you say? Sign the prenup.
Yeah, we gonna sign the prenup. You gonna sign this prenup?
That's hilarious.
All you fellas that's getting married, you better make fellas or women. You got a bankroll. You better make your man or lady sign that prenup. You know what I'm saying? It's 2022.
Dude, Nas it's a great album. Like
honestly,
I said, I have no complaints.
Bro, I think it's a top 3 project for him. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
It's The Weeknd. I went back and listened to his discography, and I don't know. This album hit me, bro.
What's top 3?
I just like the throwback. I just like the throwback nostalgic kind of vibe to it, like that 80s. There's some 80s like dance. There's some 80s. There's some 80s like R&B to it, but there's also a new sound. Like especially when you get to the second half of the album, like Is There Someone Else? Starry Eye, like that shit. You can feel that shit like in your heart. Like it's it's the Weeknd.
Less Than Zero too.
Yeah.
But the first half is like a throwback. The second half is kind of like just like it's the Weeknd.
Yeah, it's the Weeknd.
I think I still like After Hours more, personally.
After Hours is a more dark tone.
I still like it.
Dark tone melancholy.
I think it's underrated.
Type vibe to it.
A lot of people don't like it. And I think it's underrated for
this.
that.
This is more of an upbeat, optimistic type album.
That's my vibe.
So After Hours had 14 tracks.
After Hours is when you go ahead.
16 tracks.
Yeah.
I think I could go through all of After Hours, and every song I'll be like, yo, I really like this song. Mm-hmm. I'm messing with this song. Dawn FM, not that any of the songs are bad, but I think for some songs I'll be like it's still it's a good song, but it may just not like be my thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a good way to put it. But like
still
I was saying,
an amazing project.
Still an amazing project, 100%.
Like
he's
that's why I'm so mad, bro, because this was one of the best albums I've heard this year so far, and it should not be that close. I get it, bro.
Stop looking at sales. I've been telling you.
I know. I gotta stop looking at it, but it's like
sales, bro. I could care less, man. Them.
I still want people to get rewarded like that.
He is getting rewarded.
That's
it's just Gunna is too.
Yeah, I mess with that too. I'm P. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you not P.
Push your P.
No.
I gotta stop saying that. Okay.
Bro, yeah. That's all. I think that's all we got for the Weeknd. But he really isn't missing. The Weeknd is not missing.
I hope he drops more.
He had a huge year 2020. He's come back with another huge year this year. So we're gonna see a lot more of the Weeknd for sure.
Yep.
Bro. What about some stuff that dropped yesterday?
We have a new submitted rap great. I wouldn't say great. He's gonna be a rap great with Cordae.
Cordae.
He
Baby Cole
came with this album from a bird's eye view. He's letting people know that he's gonna be at the top for a while. What do you guys think about it?
He got rid of the sophomore curse. People were talking about the sophomore curse. Look, before we get into the album, the Fabev freestyle, as soon as I heard The Heart Part 4, I was like, if he doesn't body this, the album won't be good. Literally, I was depending my whole perception how I was gonna see the album. If he bodies a freestyle, the album's gonna be crazy. Mm-hmm. He bodied it, bro. I think that's one of my favorite beats of all time. That beat is crazy, and apparently the vocals on that beat are from Khalid. Yeah, Khalid, which is crazy, because that's amazing.
That's Khalid.
But you use that beat, you better with that kind of aptitude, you better go crazy.
We said he was the best rapper under 25.
Bro, under 25. Look, getting into the album, Shiloh's intro, that's one of the best intros I've ever heard.
Really?
That was literally perfect for the album.
Kind of like setting it up,
dude. That was the perfect setup. Literally, because I think I might be wrong. I don't know if it's his brother or his cousin. That's rapping on the intro, but even the rapping on that was still good.
Pretty good.
Was good.
Yeah.
And then the last thing he said was, "But let my brother tell the story from a bird's eye view." And then we get into Jean-Michel, which is freaking amazing. Probably for me, top 3 tracks on the album. So from the intro to Jean-Michel, and then Want For Me, I didn't know he could dip into that bag. He dipped into a lot of bags. This album. I was like, yo, what?
That's kind of like the nowadays women want so much. That's basically what he's saying. Like, what else? Like, what can I give you? Like, I'm giving you everything,
dude.
And you're right.
I told you guys this before. I'll say it again. If Cordae can, I think he needs a feature. But if he gets a feature, upbeat type song, he can drop hit of the year.
You did say that.
I said in the last
episode.
Episode. We might see it this year.
But on Super,
hopefully,
the third track on Super, he was talking his shit on that one. He was talking his shit.
Super's hard. Super's. I don't know if I love Super.
But you should,
I don't know what it is.
He's talking his shit on that though.
It's good, but I think Sinister is definitely better than Super.
Yeah,
like definitely better than Super. But the streams are crazy, so I don't know.
That is crazy.
Because that was the first single. That was the single he just dropped.
Was it the first one? He dropped it before Sinister?
He dropped Super. That was a single off of the album.
I don't really have complaints on this album either, bro.
He just goes into so many different elements of the album. Like he goes from Mama's Hood, it's basically like a reminisce like on his upbringing and just where he came from, and then he goes on to, like you said, Sinister. Just he's going toe to toe with Lil Wayne. He's going toe to toe with Lil Wayne, and if you can go toe to toe with Lil Wayne, you're gonna be great.
I ain't going nowhere. 20-year career minimum.
He said he's gonna do this for as long as he wants to. He said no one's gonna stop him. That's what he said.
That's cold.
Bro, I feel like he should be in Dreamville or something.
Cordae?
Yeah.
Does he like Cole?
He sent his own mark on this shit.
Yeah. I feel like he could fit.
And he's got so many cosigns already.
He does. Most Def was in the studio with him, bro. Most Def, Yasin Bey. That's a crazy cosign, like.
And then he has a song, kind of like a song with her and Lil Durk. It's kind of like just. Yeah. It's like a vibe.
Yeah, it is. It's a great song.
Her is a very great R&B artist. If you never heard her, and then Lil Durk is probably another featured trap star. Like he's a star in the feature game.
You were talking about.
He's up there with Drake, I think. To be honest with you, right now.
In the feature game?
Yeah.
I don't listen to Durk a lot, so I can't really comment on that.
Like just in terms of like.
We'll let them.
Kind of star power, not star power, but just.
Me and my Drake crew will let that one slide.
Yeah.
You were talking about C. Carter,
bro.
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter, C. Carter. Right now, that is my song of the year, bro. That
really
is. Really. I think I'm a big fan of just upbeat stuff. And, good mood. And honestly, his bars go crazy on it too. It's just overall, it's a crazy song. Mm-hmm. If it's not my song of the year, it's definitely song of the album for me right now. Okay. But that.
It's a great track.
What about Champagne Glasses?
Bro, I can't lie.
That sounds just like being rich. Like what Drake said. This what sounds like. This what rich sounds like.
Yeah.
Being rich sounds like. That's what it reminded me of. Like you made it. That's basically what this is.
I wasn't a huge fan of that song.
I knew he was gonna say it. I knew it.
I think I've heard better Freddie Gibbs features.
Oh, 100%. That's probably. I was disappointed because I love Freddie Gibbs, bro.
In the Gibbs feature?
Yeah. I can see why people were disappointed with the feature.
I liked it. He
didn't sound like he was trying that hard to give like a great feature. Mm-hmm. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like I'm Freddie Gibbs like feature, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
But Stevie Wonder, once he pulls out the
real her, that's just crazy on that.
What is it called?
The harmonica?
Yeah. It's raps. It's really raps.
It's raps.
It promises raps. So.
But I just like that. Track is basically he made it. Like he's doing this shit like how he wanted to.
I think every track plays
the same with Coach Carter too. Yeah. Same with Coach Carter.
It did because he was saying he tweeted out the only thing I have to say about my album is please listen 1 through 12, and then you can listen to the rest however you want. So it was obviously like the story behind it. He wanted his fans and whoever was listening to hear the story first, and then after that, listen to the album how you want it. So, once again, no complaints. I have really no complaints on this album. And
I got one.
You got one?
What's your complaint?
Listen, it's not Cordae's fault. He had the perfect beat for this dude, Eminem. I'm tired of hating on Eminem. I'm actually tired of doing it.
Slim Shady?
But Slim Shady.
It's not even Slim anymore, though. That's what...
Bro, he had the perfect beat. He had the setup. It was like a lob, bro.
It was a lob.
It was.
It was a lob to Eminem, and he just...
I agree, actually.
He fumbled
He
it.
threw it off the back of the backboard, just completely like fell. And
what was it? What
he's trying to do too much.
The mixing was horrible.
Terrible.
The mixing on that was bad. The engineer or whatever it was, I don't know if he phoned in his verse or whatever. But I mean, that's the thing though.
No, for real.
Phoning in your verse is the thing. Like, you can't show up to the studio, so you phone in your. I don't know what happened, but the mixing was bad, and the verse. This is. I don't know if he cares about the beat. Like,
bro, that beat was perfect.
Yeah,
for
it was
him.
literally. Yeah,
it was the beat that Eminem does, and he just, bro.
Maybe he just lost his touch. Maybe we have to come to that.
I don't know. That's crazy to say.
Maybe we have to come to that determination. Like,
I don't know, bro. I'm really tired of hating on him. Honestly, I respect him a lot too.
Because it could be the end of the road. To be honest with you, in terms of being that superstar that he once was. His name still brings star power, but maybe he's not gonna bring the star power music like he used to.
Right. It's like a Brett Favre thing.
Yeah.
He keeps coming back. Hang it up.
Some
Hang
WWE.
up the jersey.
Some WWE stuff.
But
I don't want to say that either, man. Because no one wants to see. I mean, except the M haters. No, but no one wants to see him.
No, I don't.
No one wants to see him, go out bad.
Yeah.
But it's like he's got one more album, really.
He needs this album to be good.
He
really
coming out this year?
There's a lot of rumors saying he is coming out this year.
Maybe he just needs to give him Dre like fully again.
I thought has he not dropped some stuff with Dre?
I think a couple of his last songs
Single?
on his last album were, but I don't know. He needs to go back to that sound, but it's just a different M, I guess.
Oh, I actually didn't like Gifted. Actually.
Really?
Not did it like, it just didn't. It did nothing for me. And I didn't like Today when I first heard it.
Mm-hmm.
But then after I heard it more,
I don't really care for Today, but it's a cool add-in.
Yeah, it was a cool. Yeah. It kind of didn't seem. It was almost out of place.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I mean, yeah.
A little bit.
Gifted though, it reminded me of where Roddy Ricch, what kind of music he could be making.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good. Cause he went crazy on that.
I like.
He did. I don't know what I didn't like about it, because I liked Roddy Ricch on it. So I don't know why it didn't hit me like that.
It's a different song.
Another little nitpick. Some of his hooks are not the best in terms of just
Cordae?
Yeah, some of Cordae's hooks could be a little more.
I feel you.
Yeah, a little bit more polished because they're not. Especially
Ooh, you're right. There was one song where I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's not there yet. But then his verses, when your verses are a lot better than your hooks, you need to make
compensate.
it up. Yeah, make it up to come to par with your verses as well. But there's a few hooks on here that are not the best, but.
He's still a work in progress. And to drop this while you're a work in progress,
that's the only thing I can see, because I think he can rhyme with the best of them right now.
He's cold.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think there's still tiers to it.
There is.
He's almost there, but there's still some rappers that I think, even younger rappers like J.I.D.
Oh yeah.
I think are still a little 100%. Bit above him. But this is a crazy project.
I have one last thing.
Rating?
One last thing.
Okay.
Another slight nitpick. Sometimes I feel like he uses big words that sometimes don't need to be used. I feel like he tries to showcase his vocabulary, but sometimes it's like you didn't have to say that big word. Like you could have just said it in a different way. Sometimes he'll just use Nostradamus or something crazy, and I'm like, it just didn't need to be said.
Yeah, I mean,
but
sort of like that one dude who reads all these books and just has to say these crazy words. I read,
smart.
yeah, man. I read more than you.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, these are just small nitpicks. Like
Yeah.
the album, love the album. I think this is
A big step
better.
up.
I think this is better than his freshman album.
A big step up. Like I said, I think he cemented himself as a player in the game.
Yeah, 100%.
And you know what? Listen, guys. I'm so tired of like hating on Eminem and Slim Shady. So listen, if we hit 100 subscribers by the end of January,
He's getting a
I will
Eminem
dye
tattoo.
my hair Slim Shady.
No.
I will dye my hair.
Is
Slim
By when?
Shady.
Is that a check your tone promise? That's a check your tone bet?
Wait, dye your hair by if we get 100 by when?
End of January.
End of January.
You
Who is this guy?
check your tone.
What kind of promises?
Is that a check
You got
your
a
tone
couple-
promise?
you got a
It's
couple
January
weeks.
15th.
Shake on that. Shake on that.
That's the worst promise I've ever heard in my life.
I'll do.
In 16
Hey.
days.
Okay, hold on. What about tips?
Tips?
Tips. I could do tips.
100.
Nah, you gotta dye your hair.
Slim
you gotta dye your
Shady.
head and your beard.
No, I'm not doing
That's
that.
wild. That's
I'm
wild.
not doing my beard.
You got to.
I may get
You gotta-
some like disease or something
You gotta make it
that
match.
close.
You gotta make a match.
No, I may do the hair, just because listen. I love Eminem.
Stop the
man. I'm
MMA
tired
hate.
of-
Can we just talk about how rubbish of a promise this is?
Stop the MMA hate.
Bro,
If we get
100
If
subs,
we get
you think that's too easy?
100 by January 31st, I will dye my hair blonde. That's how much. That's how much.
Okay.
This is not gonna happen.
Listen,
Hey, if we
I don't think that's
100
that crazy.
by the end of January. We're all
70 subscribers
people are-
in 16 days.
they're gonna.
we're all
people
dying
are gonna
here.
hit up their grandmas, bro.
We're all gonna dye our hair. Eminem platinum blonde. You heard it here first.
Okay.
Shake on it.
Deal? Check your tone. Platinum blonde, 100 subs.
Okay. If we get it in 16 days, I will do it.
All right, there you go.
Stop
so if you're
stop
if
the
you're listen-
Eminem hate 2022.
if you're listening to your grandma, great grandma,
Tell your mom. Tell your moms. Tell your little cousin. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You want to see us with blonde hair?
Steal your little brother's iPad.
bro, that's
You know he just wants to play games on that joint.
Press
Go to
subscribe.
YouTube, make an account, unsubscribe, so I don't have to dye my hair blonde, and we're good to go. And we're good to go.
That's a
There you
big
go.
bet, though. That's a big bet.
listen, yeah.
All right.
Man, I'm just still so just excited
Dude.
over all this.
Dude,
all
great
this
music.
All this music.
Great
And
music.
we still have so much like to dive into still. Like we just heard it like a couple times and it's crazy. Like these albums could grow on us like a lot more over the
For
upcoming
sure,
couple
for
of
sure.
weeks.
What are some?
For sure.
Should we do singles?
We can do singles.
Surround sound,
Surround sound.
man.
Let's talk about J.I.D. J.I.D he's my favorite new gen rapper,
Mhm.
and it's crazy to say new gen because he's 30, but he's still sort of new gen, you know.
He's still
But-
coming to his own.
He can really rap with the best. He has songs with Method Man, Joey Badass, Conway, all these great rappers, and he never sounds out of place ever. And he's so multifaceted. He can make verses, he can do hooks, he can do choruses, he can do R&B duets with Mariba. Like he can really do it all. Like he has that bag. And then now the single he dropped, Surround Sound with 21 Savage. Bro,
Stupid.
What?
Stupid.
It's crazy. I'm so excited for
It almost doesn't
drop
make
that
sense.
album,
That sounds like a summer song. Like something like just you hear at a party. You just
bro.
damn. And then 21 Savage.
Bro, 21 going crazy
21
too.
crazy
He's
too.
another top feature guy right now.
Oh, I lied, guys. Baby Tate was on this song, not the previous song.
Okay.
I forgot. I mentioned Baby Tate earlier.
Yeah, we were talking about surround sound.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
I brought it up.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
I lied.
I mean, this is a contention for just like probably one of his best singles that he's dropped in a while.
Yes. 100%.
Probably the best single right now.
Yeah, it's up there with
Yeah.
for sure. And if this is any inclination of what is to come, we're in for a treat.
Yo, the
Never
beat
Story.
switch.
Yeah,
The beat switch is crazy. Is crazy. You know who we didn't mention? We never mentioned 21 for features.
oh yeah,
He's up there.
I really after 21 dropped, I forgot what's the name of the album
Oh,
I Am I Was.
before that.
X, I think.
Yes. So after X, because I'm pretty sure that was the album that a lot of people got introduced to 21. After that, I really didn't listen to 21 because I'm just not a crazy trap fan. But I love that album, so I don't know why I didn't continue. But after that, I really didn't listen to him. Up until like a couple years back, I'm starting to listen to more. And the progression he's made as a rapper in this time is amazing. Like, is amazing.
Bro, he's one of the most consistent rappers right now. Everything he's been on has been good.
Yes.
He went from
Facts.
Slaughter Gang to A Lot.
Yeah,
A Lot is one of my favorite rap songs like I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Like just the beat on it, the instrumental, and then just the shit he's talking about, and then the J. Cole's verse is probably one of the best J. Cole features like you've ever gonna hear. That song, that's crazy. Just like Brian said, like the rise of his skills and just
it's progression.
Yeah,
man.
it's
character.
It's
art.
crazy, bro.
Yes, yeah,
it's crazy. His character art, yeah.
It's like Naruto.
It's crazy, but yeah, there's no flaws with that single. Baby Tate did her thing too, so shout out to her.
That's something light for y'all.
It really is though. That's what's crazy.
When he dropped the Never Story, it's gonna be raps for him.
His singles are actually amazing. Ballads, Clutter, Tuskegee, now Surround Sound. He has a lot of others too. Like he's not missing. He's really not missing.
He's not just rhyming. He's rapping about
He's
rapping about important shit.
Yeah.
Especially on Tuskegee and like a lot of those songs and he makes them sound good too. His flow is crazy.
He's too nice.
Drop
the Forever Story, bro.
I'm gonna say it. He might have the album of the year if he drops it.
I agree. I 100% agree.
That's tough, cause
Kendrick
might try.
I don't know, bro.
You think it might be better than
Kendrick album? No, I'm not saying better, bro. But he's been working on this joint for like 2.5 years, bro. Like
Kendrick's been working for 5 years.
You think a JID album
has potential?
We're gonna have a J. Cole feature.
I don't think so.
I
don't think so.
That's a good question.
I take back my old rhetoric. I think J. Cole might kind of simmer down this year for a little bit.
He needs to focus.
Y'all was clowning me.
Yeah.
I was clowning me.
I think he might take a little break just to regroup, come back with his mental focus on the new.
I don't think he'll take a full back step, but
he's been doing a lot.
Yeah.
Bro.
He's
the right artist, the right beat
there.
comes. He's an artist, bro. He's not gonna just if he hears something and he's like,
Cole,
this is hard. Yeah,
bro.
But he just started doing. But he just started doing.
What would be crazy?
He was an artist before 2018 when he did the features too. Like
Cole on Donna 2 would be crazy if that happened.
That sounds weird.
That does sound weird.
No, that's what I'm saying.
The instrumental better fit J. Cole. Well, I guess J. Cole can really hop.
J. Cole can make a.
He can.
Yeah, J. Cole can make any kind of rap.
Now you're right.
When it comes to
because Poke It Out. I don't know if y'all heard Poke It Out with Wale.
Yeah.
That was gas. And then Jackie. We mentioned that in the previous one.
Come on.
I hope he does more features still, bro. His features are.
If there's no J. Cole feature on it, hopefully there's a Boz feature.
Yeah, there's got to be a Boz.
There's
got to.
On Jids.
There's gonna be a Black feature. Black, drop the album. No, this is crazy. They're holding these albums ransom. Like, what?
Oh, there's someone else too that said their album was ready too. I can't remember. The producer said it was ready, but
I think I know. I saw that tweet.
Oh man, it just slipped my mind.
I forgot who it was. I saw that tweet.
These record labels are really like the puppet masters and all this stuff. Like it's crazy. Like if you really think about it, they really hold all the cards when it comes to artists. Like that's why you gotta be your own boss. Like I think Rick Ross is his own boss, but
I'm a boss. Ricky Rose. Yeah.
Surround sound.
Yeah, like I said, that might be the single of the year starting out.
True.
Okay, one more single. A lot of hate has been coming towards it.
Yeah.
Joey Badass's The Revenge. What do you guys think?
It's not Joey, bro. It's not Joey. I don't know what that was. It didn't sound. I don't know.
It may have been missing like a feature or something.
I think he's trying to.
No, is that his verse wasn't that good?
Here's what I'm gonna say.
He's trying to sound more modern 2020 compared to like
old
Here's what I'm gonna say, bro. Joey's out dropping an album this year. I'm pretty confident in that.
You said not?
He is.
Oh.
I'm pretty confident he will. He's dropping this song because, I mean, let's be honest, it's a little catchy.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds like something that, like, Middle Child is going to be put on everybody's high school mixtape.
Yeah.
It's going to start catching on. And, I mean, bro, when you're dropping singles, sometimes you just got to drop something that's not the best, but it's going to get a lot of plays, it's going to get a lot of traction, and it's good to just have that to drive, you know, an audience towards your album coming out. That's the way I see it. I don't even mind it that much, but I know a lot of people who don't like it.
I thought it was commercial.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So like, and that's not Joey.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people are like confused.
Yeah.
That's not Joey.
Single.
So it's like, what is he? So what's the album gonna be? That's why
people
are like.
Some of the best artists do that too, though. I mean, J. Cole, Kendrick.
But
I think DNA is pretty commercial.
But they've had commercial songs though. Forbidden Fruit is it's both really, but like you can go way back. J. Cole's had commercial songs because he's just that type of artist. Like he makes R&B, he gets pop, he makes all that. So Joey,
He doesn't, but like, can he not try to do a commercial song to drive a lot of traction?
He can't, like that,
but it better be good.
Yeah,
it better be a good commercial song.
It didn't hit like that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't think it was too bad.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely listenable, and I think it'll be played in all these basketball gyms.
It will, 100%.
Everybody's going to be bumping that.
Yeah.
So, I think it's
experimenting.
It was just confusing. It was weird. It was weird.
It's true. That's true. Cause
you know how long people have been waiting for Joey?
Yeah.
That's true.
And then that's what he comes back with. It's like, wait, what? So, I mean,
I'm optimistic that he'll go crazy on his album. And
I do think he still will. Yeah.
I don't think he's coming with no trash for sure.
No,
he won't do that. He loves the craft too much. Yeah. I think.
Nah, for sure.
Man, this man Kanye is on his demon time. Let's get into that. He's on his demon time. He's coming. He's ready to record Gunna 2. He's been in the studio for. I think every day he's been in the studio the last couple of days. He's linked up with Moneybagg, Game, and I think he was with.
He's been hanging out with Future.
Future too.
Yes.
This might be a whole different sound than Donna 1.
Are we gonna hear "What a Time to Be Divorced"? Future, Drake, Kanye.
The collab.
That would be crazy.
And they're gonna have a track on there called "Keep Your Hot Sauce On."
Keep your hot sauce. Nah, Drake's wild for that though. Actually, the girl's wild, but they're both.
Yeah, they're both wild.
They're both wild
for that.
That's just
Drake's not even wild. Drake is a legend.
He's not.
He's wild.
Drake is a legend.
Why are you bringing hot sauce?
That's why. Because of what happened.
And she did exactly.
But why is he rocking with those women? It's still back to him.
I mean, that's true.
It's still back to him.
Yeah.
Drake's gonna, do his thing.
That's crazy.
He said, "Fool me once, you can't fool me again." He's not getting trapped. He's not getting trapped twice. That's for sure.
Look, the single "Easy." I was hearing bad things about it before I listened to it, so my expectations were a little bit on the lower side. But the instrumental is amazing, produced by Hit Boy, who was on a run, crazy, just like The Alchemist is.
Yeah.
That's a great track. I'm sure Kanye might have helped with it as well. But Kanye and The Game don't be missing when they link up.
Yeah, for sure.
And it was great. It was a great track.
I think it's a West Coast track. Like it's just like a fun.
Yeah.
It's just a fun rap song. It's nothing to be taken serious. Like Like it's just something to bump. It's don't go too much in it with the lyrics. I think it's really a joke, especially that Pete Davidson bar. It's more or less.
Kanye's out of pocket still though.
Yeah, it's out of pocket.
I don't think Kanye's joking. I mean, I think he's being for real.
He's not.
Bro, he didn't take a lot of. People are looking for something like just beautiful, bro. He probably just got in the studio the other day and just wanted to get some shit off his chest.
You saw the recording session. They were having fun. They were in there just like kind of.
That's true.
Honestly, I can't lie. Like nothing against The Game. I think there could have been a better artist with them on that. The Game is hard though. I just think The Game was there and they were like screw.
You think Kanye's verse was better?
I mean, I think Kanye went crazy.
I think
crazy.
I think it was an underwhelming verse on his end. It was more just like it was a fun verse.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I think I was more excited because this is a demon timing Kanye. We're about to hear, like the Yeezy just jumped over Jumpman. Like this is different, bro. This is not choir.
He said, what he said? He said, God, yay. But today I'm gonna let my pride take over. Basically saying like I'm religious, but this time it's a different me on this bitch, because I guess all the shit that's been going in with the news, like Pete Davidson and all his divorce stuff, and they were even demonizing him for getting a crib next to his kids.
These news outlets
I guess this was just like a kind of like a just coming back at people about like stupid shit. He's saying,
getting some stuff off his chest.
Yeah, he's saying this is why we're rich. You know what I'm saying?
I'd be mad too, but not at Pete Davidson. At the news outlets, because they try to vilify him for buying a house next to his kids. Like, y'all want him to move to the other side of the state,
for real,
so he can't see his kids. Like, that's idiotic. So a lot of times they try to vilify Kanye.
Yeah,
so it's kind of just like upsetting to see that.
Especially the media. You know his relationship with the media is not. Yeah. Never been good.
It's tough.
My boy already moved on to the dime piece, so we're really on
facts. Round of applause.
A round of applause.
We're ready on that. Julia Fox from Uncut Gems. What a great actress.
Yeah, she's a
respectable.
Yeah, she's a great actress. Yeah.
She's great.
She's great. Yeah. But he's really a different, I guess, sounding Kanye from even Donda. So who knows?
I'm ready. I think this could be like
a Metamorphosis Part 4.
Watch the Throne. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
I don't know. We'll see. I think it'll be dope.
He ain't got no shit like this in a while, bro.
He hasn't.
He's
been so just upbeat. You know.
Yeah. Sunday service.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A
Christ is King.
Not open on Sunday.
This is a quick turnaround though.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
But we'll see. Yeah, I'm trying to be optimistic. You know,
Donda 2.
That's crazy. I don't think he should drop an album this year. And even name Donda 2 seems kind of.
That's what I'm saying, because I was listening to I think the Mallory Bros, and they were saying like Donda alone, the concept of the album and the songs within the album, that's a special moment.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Just because it's Donda, it's his mom.
That's what I said.
So to drop Donda 2, it's like
takes away from it.
Yeah, they were saying like, what's the point of Donda 1? Is it like? So it's gonna be weird then, because like, does that mean Donda 2 is also gonna be completely clean, and then like for his mom as well?
I don't think it's gonna be Donda 2. I think they're just saying that.
Yeah,
because they don't have like
a name for it.
I'm really hoping that it's not.
But
Donda 2.
That's what I said.
Me too.
That's what I said in our first episode. Like Donda is just like an important, kind of
relic,
and he just praising his mom, like and how his mom brought him up. It's special, like you said.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if they can go that route.
I hope not.
Especially off that song.
For real.
Kendrick is dropping.
Dropping when?
What are you talking about?
Kendrick is partnering with South Park.
Oh
and dropping
my god! Are you kidding me, bro?
And dropping a film.
South Park.
Yes, he's dropping a freaking movie.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, bro. What the?
Kendrick, you play too many games though. Like you play too many games. I know he's like in the film and all that stuff. No single at least.
So I guess the new flows are not coming. We're not being patient anymore.
Kendrick, if you don't drop this year, I'm not gonna lie. That's wild.
We're riding the streets.
That's wild. It's wild. You know.
What if he just drops like a soundtrack for that movie? That's it. South Park movie.
I'll lose it,
bro.
This could be
the greatest. What you guys been waiting for
from this start of the album, and then Kendrick and Frank drop.
If Frank drops?
If Frank and Kendrick drop.
The greatest year in music.
And then we get some Drake features on this.
Surprise Rihanna drop. No, that's not happening.
I thought Rihanna was supposed to drop.
Navy, y'all know it's not happening. Come on.
Rihanna dropping a kid with ASAP.
That's crazy.
Oh, she did?
I don't know.
No.
I think it's...
not yet. Right?
Shit. Props to ASAP's dropping too. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much happening.
It's gonna be fire.
Bro.
It's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be a check your tone classic year right here.
For sure.
It really is. That's what's crazy. Hopefully it's better than last year. I hope every year is better than the previous. Last year we got some heat.
Last year was really good too.
We got some heat.
We're just on the little, just
we are.
The beginning, the cusp of a great year.
True. What we got next? Mike?
We want to talk about Earl?
Yeah.
Want to talk about Earl?
Let's talk about Earl. Earl Sweatshirt.
What a great name too, Earl.
Earl. Earl Sweatshirt is a wild one.
He's different.
Different name.
He's different.
He is different. His
name is different. He's different.
South African. Man, look, sick. Right. So, I've been wanting to get into Earl for a very long time, and for some reason, I just never did it. But I've only heard positive things about Earl Sweatshirt, and so this was the first. I lied. This was not the first. Some Rap Songs is the first Earl album I heard, and that one was dope because he's so unique in everything he does, how he puts words together, his rhymes, his delivery is so unique. And now to hear Sick, and all 10 songs are quite different, but he does them like well. Like Old Friend, amazing. Lie is amazing. 2010, amazing. But my favorite is definitely Fire in the Hole. I could do a whole breakdown on that joint. Like, that is amazing. Like, how he layers schemes and metaphors is crazy. And not a lot of people, I think, currently can do what he's doing. He's definitely, every single Earl verse I've heard, like, he's got it. He's definitely got it. His pen is crazy.
Yeah. That's what he said. He said his pen was his, like, kind of therapy.
Yeah.
So, and also, the thing with Earl, he's not going to please, like, a lot of, the people that just listen to rap occasionally. You're probably get laughed out of the car if you put him on, just, driving, but that's not what he makes this music for. He makes it for just kind of like a self-healing aspect of it, and also just give it back to, I guess, the African-American community. That's what a lot of his rhymes are about, just knowing the self-importance of who you are and where you come from. If you take a deep dive into his actual rhymes, and I think it's just a very well-written, introspective album.
Yeah.
He can switch his sound a lot, especially he goes from Old Friends. It's like a kind of like a sad song about losing, friends, and it's more about how the group he was in broke up and how they're still friends, but they're not as close as they once was. And he goes straight from that into a banger with 2010, and just the switches he can do, like you said, is really good. And I think it was a very well put together album, like you said.
Yep.
It's different from his past albums also because it's not as like self-loathing or melancholy as some rap songs or I don't like shit, I don't go outside, which is very, very sad because especially the title name, but it's just a different album. You have to go back a lot of his songs to just run it back because you're not gonna get the first time, the second time, just because he's so intricate with a lot of his entendres and a lot of his metaphors. They're actually real sick. Like, he's an actual poet in my eyes.
He's top. Earl's a top tier lyricist. Whether or not his albums can compete with like the top rappers, his pen competes, and that's. I just love rappers who they care about the craft at the very least. So maybe some of them aren't like incredible at making music or whatever. Like, their pen is
sick.
Yeah,
it's deeply. I think he's in the top 15 of rappers of all time with the most unique words. Like, he has like I think I saw like a list like the rappers with the most unique words.
Yeah.
Like, he's like well over like past like guys like J. Cole, and he's like up there. He's pretty up there.
Yeah, he's amazing, man.
Yeah, dude. The thing is with Earl, for me, before this album, it always felt like he was. I think you guys have said this before, but he was like the complement to the beats. He wasn't really the firepower coming in. But with this one, I think he definitely came in a lot stronger. And I know you guys didn't talk about it, but Vision, Tabula Rasa, the features, 2 really good songs. Probably some of my favorite songs on this album too. It's just, overall, it's a really good album. I mean, what can you say?
And it's real quick too. He's not gonna hold your ear for an hour.
Yeah,
for 30 minutes. He's gonna put his point out there real quick, and you're gonna oh shit, I missed that. You have to go back and run that back. And what is it? 20, 23 minutes, 24 minutes. A lot of people can't put a whole message in an album like that in that short amount of time, like that. But I think he's a throwback for sure.
I gotta. Cause you said your 2 favorite songs were Vision and.
Not my 2 favorite, but I think that they're just songs you can't overlook. Like Vision is one of the, bro, it's up there. The feature,
it's
like
crazy is those are both songs that I overlooked. I think it's the instrumentals.
Maybe
because I wasn't expecting. They're odd. They're odd instrumentals. I didn't like Vision when I first heard it. It might have been because of I really like Earl's verse.
But
I don't know if I like the other guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly,
Honestly, I don't know.
Loopers. I've heard of him like once.
I thought they did well. I don't know who they are. Not gonna lie, I haven't dug too much into them.
It's more than one person.
Or no, I don't know the other guy either. Armand Hammer.
Oh, Armand Hammer. Bobby mentioned him I think one time.
He had a really good album last year.
Yeah.
But the album
his verse was weird as well. He doesn't
really.
He doesn't. The beat like is not there for him. Like when you rap, I feel like he goes on his own cadence. He's obviously on beat, but like he doesn't. I feel like he doesn't go to the beat.
He's not riding with it.
Yeah, he's not like riding with
the
the
rhyme doesn't fit as well as it should.
Yeah.
I guess you could say.
But no, I'm very pleased with this Earl Sweatshirt album for sure. I guess this is a big critic that I saw his fans mention is just more rapping. Pretty much like
more rapping.
A lot of it's just like instrumental. So, but
we're definitely gonna have to like have a podcast dedicated to like an Earl Sweatshirt dissection. Just even all of his albums, just talking about what he's done.
There's a lot of themes in it that people don't.
Like even the time that we just before we got up here and you guys were showing me some lyrics, bro. There's just so much just intricacies and deeper meaning behind what he's saying. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Facts. It is because
the
like
average listener overlooks that stuff.
100%.
Yeah, especially in the car riding, you're not gonna.
Even the heavy listener overlooks like
that's
honestly,
what's
crazy. That's what's crazy.
Like I listened to this album a couple times.
Yeah.
And there was just stuff I didn't. Cause I'm a very big beats person.
Mm-hmm.
Like beats attract me. I know words are really big, but I don't know. I really like
No, I agree. Because if I don't like the beat and the verse is good, I'm not going back to the song.
Okay.
I'm probably not going back to the song. So, no, yeah, it's crazy how much he can do in so little time. Most of his songs are short. Like look at it, a minute 19, a minute 51, a minute 12, a minute 52, and the words.
The features are
the ones with features are longer words, and he doesn't like. He's another artist. I love artists that like this. Like he's another artist that doesn't waste words. Like you're not. I feel like you're not gonna get a verse from him where he'll go like 10, 15 seconds and just not say anything. Every word is there's something that he's trying to do with every single word. So it's
that Odd Future collection.
Yes.
It's that aura.
The growth, we mentioned it before. The growth with Earl and Tyler.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
From kids to
Frank.
stars.
Yeah.
Frank too.
Yes, Frank. Crazy. That's crazy. Like
Odd Futures.
They're all the progression is amazing. So shouts out to Earl Sweatshirt for real. He's underrated. Definitely underrated. So hope you hear more.
Might not get the praise as other albums
Yeah.
because it's not. He's still probably a little bit underground in terms of popularity. But
Yeah.
Nevertheless, he's probably up there with some of the best lyricists, like you said, in today's age.
Yeah, one of the better albums to drop. Speaking of which, let's talk about Kota the Friend, his album. You want to talk about that?
Honestly speaking, I think that was the best and most cohesive album I heard.
Really?
So far this year.
Really?
Maybe not the best, but it was. When I went through my ratings, I don't think I had a rating below like 8 for any song. And the content, the delivery, the instrumentals, everything. I was looking for a song where I was going to be like, dang, am I not going to like this one? And it just never came. Like, it never happened. And he was just bodying song after song after song. And the album itself is quite complete. And the content in it is, I guess it's quite controversial. But the rapping on it was amazing. So that's amazing. That's probably one of my favorite Kota the Friend projects. And I've been listening. I literally have been. He's one artist where I can definitely say like I quote unquote found for myself. Like I saw him randomly on Instagram like years back, and then to see him progress from album to album to album to where like to this album, I think it was amazing. So it's a great album in my opinion. Like no flaws.
What's that song where he's talking about like finding his footing in the game? He's talking like 26. I was broke. Still slumming or whatever. That song was very thought invoking. Like just like on the marathon, kind of like in life.
Yeah.
Like you think you're so far.
Yeah.
You think you're so far in life, and you're never gonna make it. And then as you keep progressing and getting better, what was it? It was
either
29. It was 29. The 29 track.
Yeah.
And he's talking about just coming up in the game, whether that's music or just whatever you're trying to do in life.
Mm-hmm.
There's always gonna be obstacles, and like I said, that hit real hard with me just because, you know, that's you can relate to that. Like I said,
and that's who he is. That's why he's so amazing. He's one of the only rappers where, and this is why like I feel like I have a good, like him and like growing up and being like such a Logic fan. I feel like they're two rappers for me who are just about like they're preaching positivity whenever they're rapping. And so to hear that and to be a great artist, a great rapper, like I feel like that's amazing. And he always does. So to listen to him, it's like uplifting. Like it's always positive. It's always good to hear.
That's all I was saying. It's like a feel good record. Like,
yeah,
for sure.
You listen to this and you feel like you feel like I want to say motivated, but more or less like you start to like think
in a better mood.
More positive thoughts about yourself and what you're doing at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But it is, even if it is controversial, it's still very thought evoking, and you sit with it more than an album where it's just like, you know, it's very thought evoking.
I agree, bro.
It's great.
Honestly, I've always had a stigma with Kota. Like this album for me was, I mean, you're right. Like the entirety of it is pretty, and honestly, it's pretty short too. It's like the same thing with Earl's. I think it's 20 minutes around there. The problem that I always had with Kota was a lot of his music sounded the same, and I think he did it really well. This album having more of a theme to it, and you know,
exactly,
the entirety of different songs on it.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
He kind of sticks with the same flow and very similar beats, but it's a solid album.
Yeah,
a good album.
Yeah, I like the Lyrics to Go Volume 3. So
let's get some controversy in here. What is the best drop this week?
This week or all 2022?
Let's go all 2022 so far.
Okay.
The best album drop.
I think The Weeknd's Down FM. It's the best album in 2022 so far.
And what's your argument behind that? What are you gonna come with?
Listen, I think the album.
He said,
I'm just trying to think.
Listen, bro. It's The Weeknd's album. Obviously, if you just go, start clicking songs out of order, it's not gonna sound as good. But the whole listen through, you have to take that into account. That's what I'm taking into account because it's a story. Yeah. It's really like it's a radio story. It's so cool. I just think with the production and the vibes on it, and The Weeknd is one of the best artists of our generation.
Oh yeah.
And I like it more than there's albums that are close up to it, but The Weeknd for me dropped the best album so far.
That's your most enjoyable album so far?
So far.
Okay. B-Dot?
So what dropped? So yeah, The Weeknd,
Gunna. The Weeknd, Gunna, Cordae, Earl Sweatshirt, Kota.
There should be one more.
FKA Twigs.
I haven't heard that yet. I heard it was great.
I heard it was really
Sean
good.
C said I think that was his favorite drop.
Yeah, so I gotta go back and listen to that, but
that's it right now.
Okay. I guess I'll say The Weeknd. Yeah. Because cohesiveness. Cohesiveness, like I was talking about on Koda's album. The Weeknd's, that's probably about as cohesive as you can get. And talking about like completing a theme within an album, he pretty much, full circled the theme within that whole album. So, I'll have to go The Weeknd because At a Time is crazy. Or At a Time?
Yeah.
At a Time. Sacrifice.
Bro,
there's so many good tracks on that album. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Bro, can we just like
Give
put things into perspective? You listen to The Weeknd, you start texting people you haven't texted in 2-3 years. Bro, it's like,
wow.
You get your confidence back,
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
bro, you start texting them, you know, I can love you better than your boyfriend.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
heard you were married. That don't matter.
That don't matter to
Texting
me.
girls 6 years ago. Like,
And like I said,
That's
all that we were missing from it was little hee. You know what I'm saying? Little moonwalk. That was bad.
I'm glad he didn't.
Never do that again.
I'm glad The Weeknd didn't do
I mean, the production on there was
Yeah.
yeah.
Shout out Quincy, man.
Crazy.
Shout out Quincy Jones.
It was quite crazy, but
What do you think, Bobby?
He bodied the album, man.
I want to hear what you gotta say.
I'm gonna have to go Cordae.
Okay.
I think that was my second choice.
That's valid. Yeah, he would
Yeah.
probably be
I
my
just think
second choice.
he put himself in a position to be the next great, the next great up there. I think he's gonna be like take over for the Coles and the Kendricks.
The new face.
Off of this one, this kind of just puts him in that place. Like he can do it. Like he
Okay.
can do it. So I was very pleased to hear this body of work that he released. I was not at all disappointed or like, oh man, I was expecting more.
Yeah,
I
facts.
was
Me too.
very satisfied and very like, I know he can do it now. He even said like, I could be the top guy. Is basically what he said.
Yeah.
Like, for 20 years, like.
Crazy. I agree. I can
And
not. I agree with that one.
I love Dawn FM, and it was a great piece of music in the Weeknd's catalog. But for me, it was just I was more excited just to listen to Cordae.
Cordae's.
Yeah. Because I've always been a little optimistic, like, oh, he's good, but can he do it? Like,
Yeah, facts.
can
Me
he get
too.
there? But with this one,
That's
yeah,
solidification.
It's the one for sure.
100%.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a valid choice. He was probably my second choice.
Me too.
He dropped a good
I'm
album.
not taking nothing from the Weeknd, man. That's the type of shit that in the bedroom.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's generational, bro. It's just.
And then he's coming with the trilogy, so
That's gonna be crazy.
his head is gonna be in
People thought he was retiring after it, but he came out and
I
said
thought
he's
he was.
he came out and said he's not retiring. So that's good to hear. That's good to hear. It would complete him because he opens with the trilogy, ends with the trilogy. What's our favorite trilogy? Album.
I really like. Wait, favorite album?
Off who?
The Weeknd.
Album?
Bless you.
Sorry. Yeah.
Kiss. Oh, wow.
Let's say, what's your favorite album from the original trilogy?
Probably Echoes of Silence.
Probably
And it's not Thursday, so don't say Thursday.
House of Balloons.
House of Balloons. Okay.
Echoes of Silence for me, man. That shit.
It's either House of Balloons or Echoes of Silence. I'm going House of Balloons.
Echoes of Silence, man. That should have had you missing a girl you didn't date, man. Like,
You got some things you need to unpack, my boy?
man, you can, yeah. That type of music was when he was like in his lowest state. So that's kind of how it makes you feel if you think about it.
Yeah.
It's good listen, but if it's gonna make you feel some type of way about certain things, certain aspects of life that because he was fighting his demons a lot when he was making that type of music, and that's
true.
why Dawn FM is such like a exciting listen because he's changed as a person,
It's different.
and
Yeah.
he's changed as an artist as well. And you can hear it musically, and you can see it as a person as well. He's not the same 21-year-old kid he was when he was making that type of music.
Yeah, and that's the problem. A lot of people, they're gonna be attached to the trilogy.
Yeah, and I
And
hate that.
And so when they listen to Dawn FM, they're like,
This
isn't The Weeknd.
Yeah, but he's not that same person.
No,
They
he's
want
not.
they want him to kill himself, and that's what I don't appreciate with music. Like
Me too.
they want the same person, but that's not the same person. Like I said, you go
Yeah.
through experiences and
Yeah.
you go through different changes in life. He's not gonna be snorting, coke and doing all the shit he was back in the day.
Logic always says the same thing,
But
which is
that's
true.
That's why this is like exciting to me to hear this and see. Oh man, he's a new person.
So is he progressing as an artist, or is he just different? But he's like the same quality. He's obviously had this quality since the trilogy.
Yeah.
So is he the same quality, but he's just a different sound, or is he just progressing as an artist?
Progressing, because if you go back and listen to the trilogy, it's really good, but it's real rough around the edges.
Yeah. Okay, I agree.
It's not.
There's some.
Yeah.
It's not a finished art of
Yeah,
work. Like
it's really like it's
I got
music.
you.
This music is some of the best music that people would make if it was in the Weeknd. But
mhm.
go back and listen to Dawn FM or After Hours, and you just hear the difference in terms of quality.
I can see that. I agree.
Production, But this, I mean, the trilogy.
He's making complete music now.
Yeah, trilogy is just like down in the dumps, like just sad hour music, like.
Yeah.
Like talk to me, baby.
That's so far I haven't been disappointed with really anything. It's a great start to the year. It's a great start.
Man, I'm excited, man. This shit gets me hot.
It's only January.
It's only January. Bro. We're just getting started.
This is crazy.
Who's dropping next month?
Saba,
my boy
Saba, please.
Come with
Frank Ocean.
Look, off that Apple snippet, I'll take that. Frank, just drop that.
I don't think you could drop an album for Bond, bro. I don't think you can. He might have to retire.
No, he's dropping an album, bro.
You might gotta retire after that.
He's a GOAT, bro. Man, look. Nah, he's not gonna drop. But Saba, he's dropping February 4th. That's gonna be crazy.
Have we talked about Saba's single?
No, we haven't.
No,
we haven't.
Bro, what do you guys think?
I think it's called "Come My Way."
Crazy Bones on that joint.
He is.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I really didn't get a good listen to it. I skimmed through it, but there's been so much stuff.
Come My Way.
A lot of music.
That is amazing. Now, Fearmonger, like I said earlier, like that sounds like it's something off of T-Pab, right? Mm. And then people didn't like the other single, "Stop That," which
I love that song.
I wasn't a big fan.
I love that song.
I think something about the cadence was "Stop That."
I liked it.
"Stop It, Please." I think the cadence, I wasn't feeling it. But Fearmonger was incredible, in my opinion. But then this "Come My Way," this single is amazing, bro. Like, the different bags of flow Saba can hop in is amazing. It's something about Chicago, man. Something about Chicago. But, yeah, this track, I couldn't ask for anything better. Like, his verse, his cadence, his flow, his rhyming is all amazing. So, after these first three singles, like, I'm really excited.
If you drop something better than "Care For Me," what are you gonna?
It's not gonna happen.
What are you gonna say?
It won't happen.
That's just like a 95.
That's a classic.
That's like
I'm not lying to you.
It's like a 95.
"Care For Me" is a personal classic.
I love it.
And like
that's a great album.
Just how much it helps people, the mental health. That's probably the best like mental healing album I've ever heard. Like personally, like
he was going through shit at that time as well.
Yeah, like exactly.
Got passed away.
So
this is a good single though. I mean,
what do you feel about it? How does it stack up with? How does it stack up to some of his other stuff?
I can't lie. Bro, this is really good. This is a really good song. I've listened to a decent amount of Saba. Maybe a handful of songs better than it from his catalog. Maybe. I don't even know, bro. This is a really good song.
It is a really good song.
Is this the best single you dropped so far off this project?
I think Fearmonger, in the terms of the lyrics on Fearmonger, I think are better. Mm-hmm. But I think I can see how like someone would like the music behind "Come My Way" better. But listen to what he said, right? On Fearmonger, he said, I need it all in it. No, let's go here. Yeah, I need it all in advance if they book me to work. From we barely had a chance, left the crib on alert, to a crib with alarms and security perks. Insecurity hurts the same way jewelry works. So if you're paying a flex, pay your security first. No point in paying for whips to ride a funeral hearse. We be prepared for the best, but also fearing the worst. No point in paying for whips to ride a funeral hearse is crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Like the wordplay in Fearmonger was amazing, but this track is amazing as well. So,
I think his terms of just sounding good. It was top. Yeah. It was probably one of his better tracks.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I can see that for sure. I'm too excited because, like I said, "Care For Me" is one of my favorite albums of all time. So I'm excited to see how he's gonna follow it up. I'm excited. Him, J.I.D, and Cordae.
The new age.
I think are gonna be for me like the next phase. Hopefully, Saba's still not as mainstream as the other two, but I think he definitely can be. So
this is gonna be the new generation.
This is crazy, dude. We're getting a new generation.
New generation.
Drake, Cole, Kendrick, they're
it's not
But
their
let's-
time yet, but they're gonna hand
Not yet,
off.
yeah.
Let's
not
be
yet.
honest though.
Not yet.
They're not.
They're not. No, they're not.
I don't even gotta say it. They're not.
What do you know? Say what you're gonna say.
No, I'm just. I mean, we know they're not gonna reach those peaks.
Oh, that's what you're gonna say.
Can they? Can they reach those peaks? I don't want to be. Well, I'm not gonna be like that because that's
but think about it.
judging a book
Think
like
about
by
it.
its cover.
Whenever guys like Ice Cube, Biggie, and Pop, and all these new people that were coming out, who would have thought Eminem would have reached those peaks, or guys like
That's
50 Cent
true.
or 50 Cent? Or, I mean,
I feel like when like somebody like Kendrick was coming up though, you always kind of had the.
I see what he's saying. As hard as it is for me to say that, I can see what he's saying. Because Kendrick's first album
the
was
the one with the
Section 80.
no, it was
Nah, it was one before that. Was it like overly dedicated or something?
Oh, it was overly
Yeah,
dedicated.
yeah.
Damn, I'd be forgetting about overly dedicated. But that dropped in
2010.
was it 2010?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Section 8 dropped.
Ignorance is
It had to be like 2011, right? Yeah. 2011.
Ignorance is bliss.
They could be on the pathway because I kind of see what Mike is saying.
But-
it's hard to judge. It's early.
But
It's
Kendrick
early.
is like probably one in
But he said, but like,
a billion.
but this is the thing. If you took Kendrick's first two albums, Cole's first two albums, Cordae's, Saba's, and then J.I.D's, would they really look like?
I don't see too much over. Like I don't see too much dominance.
That's what I'm saying. So we don't know, but you kind of can see like Kendrick had like high power on Section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like rigor mortis. Like
Ignorance
these are
is
some
bliss.
tracks.
And then we're talking about
Ignorance is
Drake.
Bliss had the Heart Part 2.
Yeah.
Like
We're talking about Drake. You know, who
Yeah.
whenever we drop "Thank Me Later,"
yeah.
bro, crazy songs on there.
So
Think
yeah.
Matters, man.
They're still good songs though. Let's be honest. Some legendary
Fireworks.
songs. Alicia Keys, one of the best female artists of all time.
facts, big
Keep
facts.
it
Well,
book.
yeah, it's
Call
gonna be
me
hard for sure.
Alicia
We're not saying,
Keys.
we're not comparing. I'm not gonna compare them. To them. They could be their own greats.
They-
Their
Yeah.
own greats.
I hope those are the face. Cordae, J.I.D, Saba, hope Smino too. Smino dropped the album, bro.
Cordae, I mean, he's still really young, and he's still finding his sound. I feel like there may be a shot that he could be that big,
I
more
mean, with
commercial.
this album, he's a shot.
I mean,
Maybe Baby Keem. or
Maybe
something
Keem too. Shit.
Yeah, Baby Keem's extremely young, so
He's like 21.
some guys still need to find their sound. It's hard
That's the
though.
thing,
It's
that's the thing.
I'm
hard.
about finding the sound more, just find like what works with their
Yeah.
audience.
True.
what? Because I kind of see. Well, actually, the only person I would say who hasn't found his sound, I think, is Baby Keem. Out of
That's why I
the
think
new age,
he has more upside. I hate looking at it like that, but you know what I mean. Like he's more potential to be that big
because his sound is
because he's still finding it. Versus a guy like J.I.D, he's got his flow. Like he's got his game. If he was gonna be as big as Kendrick, he'd be more talked about.
J.I.D?
That way. Yeah, J.I.D and Cordae. It's a hard thing to look at because you're definitely comparing them, and it's not the best way to look at it. But because we don't know what's gonna
That's
happen
hard.
in the future.
Yeah, that's because after Section 80, I guess I don't know.
Bro, Section 80 is crazy.
Was Kendrick touted as like this guy will be the
No,
face?
I think it was after he dropped Good Kid, Mad City.
That yeah, so it's
Maybe.
like tough because that was
That's
Kendrick's
still
sophomore
an
album.
early project. Though.
That's what I'm saying. So like they have to because J.I.D's only dropped 2.
Is Cordae's album gonna be looked at as like Good Kid, Mad City?
But that was Kendrick's third album. That's what I'm saying.
Uh,
So I think that's when we'll kind of be able to judge.
Bro, Cordae really started rapping 4 years ago as well.
Yeah.
He's still very
Yeah.
That's true.
You said yeah.
That's
These
true.
comparisons are
That's
really
true. It's
like,
tough.
Yeah, there's no substance
I
behind
mean,
it.
he dropped, yeah.
It's just interesting to see like if it could happen.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's cool to talk about, but we
Yeah.
don't know.
That's
We
like,
don't know.
That's like comparing like, the new basketball players to
I was just
the
thinking that, yeah.
legends too.
Yeah.
So that's tough.
And a lot of music just gets better over time. Looking at it now, who knows? Maybe some of these albums could be regarded as that
That's
good.
why I think Don FM might be one of those too.
I can definitely
I
say
think
that.
100%.
I think it'll grow on a lot of people as well.
Because he dropped an album in an age where it's not supposed to sound like that.
Yeah.
Really, like After Hours still fits our generation.
Yeah.
Dawn FM really doesn't fit our generation, but it's still amazing. Like it still fits. Like it fits. So, how about some lyrics, huh? How about some lyrics? Yeah, that's he's too good.
Yeah.
Bro, that
Who
shit,
is this guy?
You listen to that song, bro? It's stuck in your head for this.
No, it is.
It's raps.
It is.
One of the best songs of the year.
It is. Yeah, facts.
So yeah, I mean we got 2 more singles here. I don't know if you guys heard EarthGang single.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about it?
What was it called?
It's kind of what?
I blanked on what it's called. Is it All Eyes on Me?
People definitely don't know about EarthGang like that.
I promise they don't. It is All Eyes on Me.
Dreamville come up for sure though.
All Eyes on Me, man.
I liked it.
Dude, it's EarthGang.
Yeah.
Like, they're 2 incredibly talented artists, both of them. No, I'm gonna blank on their names. There's Olu and something Wonder. I forget their names. It's tough, but good singles. I liked the one they dropped before. I think American Horror Story. I liked that one single a little bit more, but All Eyes on Me was still good. I'm really excited to see, because they drop. What's today? They drop a little under 2 weeks. So.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
January 28th.
Dang.
So.
That would be exciting to listen to. Shoot.
Yeah. They're different. They're a different sound. They're a different sound. So, good single for EarthGang. Yeah, I'm excited. Less than 2 weeks.
That's gonna be a big listen too.
Yeah, for sure.
Dreamville.
They're an Atlanta group.
Yeah.
So Atlanta's going crazy.
Dreamville as well.
Yeah, Dreamville. Yeah, exactly. Dreamville as well. Dreamville's just holding. Dreamville. Look, come on though. EarthGang, Cole, J.I.D,
Boz.
Where are these albums? Y'all moving like TDE now. Like,
I mean, bro, they went kind of crazy. They went kind of crazy last year.
They did. Yeah, they did.
And still moving.
They did.
So. They just dropped 2 singles.
You gotta stop playing though, bro.
That's because the album's about to drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Black, you're not exempt. You were doing songs with Spillagen way back. With J.I.D. Where's the album? This is crazy. We need the album, bro.
There's another Cole feature as well.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a good song.
Good song. Nothing crazy in my opinion, but yeah, it was good. It was good.
They hit a couple, I guess, deeper topics for the most part, but it was a vibe.
Yeah.
Like they made it sound good, which is like a good, decent part of making music.
Yeah.
So
They always sound. They just sound good.
different.
Yeah, they just sound good. They sound different.
it's a different vibe for sure.
Go listen to Mirrorland. I think that's what their last album was called. Let's go down. Is that what it's called?
Crazy too.
Spillagen's fire. Yeah, Mirrorland. Spillagen's. That's such an underrated album in my opinion. Spillagen's amazing. But yeah, Bank, Tequila, Up, Avenue. Mirrorland's a fire album. They're really, really good. If they can get an album that goes mainstream, they'll just take off completely. For sure.
They got that kind of look to them too.
Yeah.
That vibe to them.
Yeah. So, yeah. Good single.
For sure. Did you guys listen to the Russ single?
No.
I did not.
No.
I don't think he had to drop that though. I heard a little bit of it in your car.
Yeah.
I think he should have just stayed on the power of his last album because it was good. I don't know if he had to go back to that kind of soft type of music.
Yeah, well,
I like his soft songs.
I do too. I think
really like
his
his
slow songs are his best
Yeah,
songs.
what's
I feel you.
Missing You
Losing
Crazy,
Control,
Losing Control, Missing You Crazy, Ride Slow.
Yep.
Ride
Cherry,
Slow,
Cherry Tree Hill. Remember, I think.
Wife
I
You
just
Up.
want that
Wife
fucking,
You-
I just want that aggressive. I want that.
Nah, don't get me wrong, he goes crazy there, but
His
slow
slow
stuff
songs are the
hitting
best
too.
in my
and
opinion.
there's another one too, like Midnight in Atlanta or something like that.
Oh, no,
It's really good.
I haven't heard. So the single was a slower one.
It was a slower one.
I gotta listen to it then.
Yeah. You know, it did seem more like he just kind of was messing around and threw it out there, but it's still a good song. I mean, and that's Russ's wheelhouse, slow stuff. I wish he would honestly come out with an album this year that's like strictly slow stuff.
Yeah.
Because
he bodies the slow. He does good.
He does.
Slow songs. His rapping is still good. He can do both. Yeah. But I think I do like his slow stuff a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah.
That was a good week.
Crazy week. Crazy year so far. 2022. Man.
This is exciting. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Like Mike was saying earlier, how he didn't know like how he was gonna get through all these listens, like because there was so much, like maybe you feel overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
But even after the listens, I'm still excited to go back and listen to it more and like anticipating the next listens or the next albums coming out as well. So it's exciting
for sure.
Only first month. Who knows what we'll get in the next 2 weeks? Besides, I mean, we know EarthGang is dropping, but
do we want to do like a song of the week?
Okay.
What our song of the week so far?
That.
Yeah. Song of the week. Song of the week. Wow, that's a lot of songs.
I mean, you guys already know mine. C. Carter.
Cordae.
I was thinking P Power.
You think of what?
That's up there.
I was thinking P Power for.
P Power.
I gotta lay off a little bit,
Power.
man. I gotta tip off. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a feminist song? P Power. Think about it.
I mean, listen.
If you think
that's
about
props to Drake.
If you think about it, it kind of is.
Props.
They're promoting
props,
how strong a female individual could be in a time of distress.
And I respect that. That's a great.
Y'all are hilarious.
So Gunna, props to you for bringing that,
that notice to everybody's attention.
Yeah. That women can have that P power.
Enough is enough, man.
He's pushing the P lifestyle on everybody.
Look, my song of the week. My song of the week is going to song of the year, man.
Song of the year.
Song of the week.
Song of the week. It's only January.
Yeah, but I
simmer down there, fella.
So by song of the week, does that mean you're tying in Gunna?
Okay, low key we can. Song of the year.
We
so
just
far.
doing this week's drops.
You can say whatever you listen to that you enjoy this week.
Okay.
Okay, that's what. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be new. It doesn't have to be.
Okay. Okay. I'll keep it new. I'm gonna keep it new.
Yeah, keep it new.
I'll probably keep it new for the whole time, but it's gonna be Fire in the Hole, Earl Sweatshirt. There's so much packed into the minute 30 that he's actually rapping. I've listened to Fire in the Hole. I'm not even joking you. Probably 20 times today, just to break down how much Earl said. So, Earl Sweatshirt, Fire in the Hole. That's I'm just gonna say it. I don't want to think too much. Song of the week.
I'm gonna go with Chronicles by Cordae.
Okay.
Featuring her and Lil Durk. I just think it's a great listen. Like it's just the whole song is good.
Mm-hmm.
There's no really
rough
patches, and like Lil Durk is great on it. Her is just she's an amazing R&B talent. And then Cordae just changes the sound so much to fit the actual song.
Yep.
And then I think it's just a beautiful listen to me. It's one of the best songs off the album to me.
He said it's the album for me. It's the song for me.
It's a song for me. You know what I'm
dead.
yeah, I think that could possibly be.
He said not the song.
That possibly could be a hit. So
Facts.
It's giving bozo. It's giving bozo from me.
It's giving fabulous from me.
I'm good.
But yeah, go take a listen to that album for sure. You guys haven't got to it yet.
Wow. I think we hit just about everything.
Yeah, I think so.
We
hit
hit it.
I think we hit it pretty. Dude, come on, man.
This guy's weird.
P Power. You're not P anymore. You're not P.
I'm not P.
Me and Brian are still P. You're not P.
I'm not P.
You gotta get out of here.
This is crazy.
We're pushing P all 2022.
I promise we're not.
Check.
We don't know what that means.
No,
We do.
Hey, nobody knows what
It's
it
like-
means.
It's-
But
It gets the people going.
yeah, I guess
What's P? Explain P.
P is just.
pushing P.
It's the new lifestyle.
P Power.
You're playing. It's basically the new term
Come on.
for you like that. You're a pimp now. It's basically like it's the new term, The new 2022.
Listen, if you guys subscribe to the channel, like, comment, do whatever. You're P.
You're P.
Respectfully.
You're P.
You're P if you subscribe.
You're
to
P.
P.
And we from Check Your Tone are gonna give you that stamp with P, even though
We got you.
yeah,
We got you.
Because we got it from Gunna.
Gunna gave it to Gunna one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, man.
This has been Check Your
Is
Tone.
that we gotta end it off there?
Yeah.
Check Your Tone. We're gonna
Oh, I think we touched everything. Yeah.
check off. Appreciate
Check
you
off.
guys for watching episode 3.
Shouts
Yes,
out to
sir.
y'all. We're getting lots of love. So,
Yeah.
shout out to everyone. Like I
appreciate
said,
that.
that tunes in
Yeah.
weekly, that comments, that even leaves a like, even views it.
Everything.
Everything. Everything helps. So,
Mm-hmm.
Thank
and
y'all.
just a reminder, 100 subs by the end of January. We all dye our hair Slim
Dye
Shady
our hair.
Blonde. Let's go.
Full body, not just
No, I'm not doing that. That seems dangerous.
That does seem kind of crazy. And don't go make no second accounts to try to get this. No.
Don't be like that.
No, don't do that. Unless you wanted to, support this channel.
No, I'm playing. Look, yeah. Just we shook on it, so no going back.
It is what it is.
We might look good though.
Yeah, I'll probably cut it off the week after.
No, that's wild.
We gotta at least shoot one episode if we do.
We do. Facts.
Sure.
We do.
It's been Check Your Tone. We're checking out.
Check Your Tone.
Peace.
Peace.